Hey, Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your July 2022 full moon reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Aries and take a look at this July 13th full supermoon in the sign of Capricorn. This moon is all about ambition. It's about long-term goals, Aries, and it highlights your 10th house of career. So during this reading, we're going to highlight where your energy is currently at, what you should focus on manifesting and celebrating during this moon cycle. We'll take a look at your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths. We'll get messages from Spirit along with how you've grown during this cycle and action steps that you can take to continue moving forward. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links, Aries, in the description box below. All right, so we have we have Leo energy, which we will be in Leo season here showing up, or it will be around that time. We also have Aries, you're showing up here, and we have Capricorn, which the full moon will be in Capricorn. So beautiful. Right away here, we have lighten up here. This is talking about taking a load off, bringing more lighthearted energy to the mix here with this Leo energy, especially for those of you Aries who have Leo in your chart, specifically your moon sign. But lighten up here is all about you taking, again, life less seriously, not being so fixed on maybe expectations or fixed on controlled energies here. Aries, again, the 10th house highlights your career. So this is talking about flexibility, adaptability. So it's going to be very, very important for you during this full moon to really be able to adapt to new ideas, especially new creative ideas when it comes to your career and long-term goals. Now, it doesn't just have to be about career, even though your 10th house is highlighted. This can be about any area of your life, bringing a little more lighthearted, fun, joyful, exciting energy to the mix here. Now, some of you are refocusing on goals that you've set at the beginning of the year. It's almost like a midpoint check-in for you, Aries. You're taking a look at those long-term goals and seeing what sort of ambition you need to keep going to achieve the goals, but can you achieve them with a sense of lightheartedness is the question here. Can you bring a little fun to the mix? If your work is becoming very mundane, very routine, are you able to spice it up a little bit? Come in with something new. Maybe bounce some creative ideas off of another coworker or a client or a boss. And then we have work through your feelings. Full moons can definitely bring up a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings here. So if there are any deep feelings about should I stay, should I leave, how can I grow, how can I expand, what sort of relationships are most beneficial to me, what do I need to do regarding health so I can move forward and have the energy, the ambition, and motivation. So work through any of those feelings that may be coming up, any triggers, whether this is insecurities telling you that it's impossible to reach some goals that you have for yourself, Aries, or perhaps this is some deep emotions regarding your beliefs around money. You may be taking a look at any limiting beliefs that you have for yourself and updating, reprogramming the beliefs because maybe they don't belong where you're going, because there's a beautiful second half of the year here showing up for you. I feel like there's good ambition, good motivation here, and I feel like your long-term goals will be a success, especially if you can bring a sense of, again, that joy, lightheartedness, and creativity to the magic that you're putting out there. All right, and lastly here we have take a reality check, Capricorn energy. This is the moon. So around that July 13th energy here, I feel like a lot of you are going to get a reality check here for the better. Now, some of you may have already been through a tower moment. Some of you had a Wheel of Fortune moment where there was something possibly you felt negative that needed to happen to allow you to reclaim your freedom in a specific area of your career or a specific area of your life. For others of you, this is a turning point in your life. So this reality check is really going to get you lined up with how to move forward. But as long as you can be, again, adaptable, versatile, and flexible moving forward, forward and bring that sense of joy, that sense of fun. If you're not doing something that you love right now, regarding the way that you make your money, Aries, you may be deciding to put some sort of a twist on the energy here. What do we want to, okay, we're going to work with the Archangel Power Tarot cards here, but we're going to dive in and see where your energy is currently at around this moon energy, moon time, July 13th, depending on your location. So we have the Ace of Ariel, beautiful Ace of Pentacles showing up for you. So yes, you can definitely tell your focus is on your finances, your money, career. It says it is your lucky day, Aries. New resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. So yes, absolutely. This is what's coming in for you. This is about you. If you've been feeling, again, rigid or restricted, or feeling like somehow you are having your hands kind of bound up in a situation with money, with your career, I feel like a lot of you are going to get some sort of news. I'm feeling news showing up here for you, but I feel like you're going to work through any of those feelings of insecurities, and that's what this Five of Michael is all about here with the Five of Swords. So yes, a lot of you are working through those obstacles. It says this situation doesn't serve you, Aries. Release your attachment to the outcome, which we talked about, expectations, which has to do with attachments as well. Sometimes when we expect that certain things go one way or another, we can release, or we can attach attachments to the outcome here. It says consider taking a more uplifting approach. And that's what I see you doing here. And that's why you're working through these feelings. And once you have this reality check, they are giving me Wheel of Fortune energy. So I feel like either fate is intervening here, or there's some sort of a turning point. If you've been going through a cycle, I feel like there is a turning point in the way things are done regarding your money. So you may be reevaluating and deciding to go in a different direction. You may be reevaluating and deciding to add some sort of new income source to the mix here. Maybe you are taking a hobby project and you're putting it out there to monetize on it. Perhaps some of you are becoming social media influencers, or you're starting, a business over here baking cupcakes or walking dogs. There's something additional I see a lot of you Aries doing, but also you're spicing something up that you currently do as well. So what do we have here? Once you overcome some of these obstacles, work through these feelings, this reality check, like I've been saying, is positive. You have the 10 of Cups. 10 of Raphael is the 10 of Cups, and it says, love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with everybody around you, not just family, but coworkers, friendships, children, parents. This is also the happily ever after card. So whatever it is that you're doing and you're switching up around the full moon, you're releasing these attachments, and it's going to allow you, Aries, to move forward in the direction that you've been wanting to go. So really positive energy here with this. Literally, it's full moon in Capricorn. I didn't even notice it said full moon in Capricorn. But yes, Capricorn energy. You're shifting into a brand new perspective. If you've been wanting to go towards that job or get that promotion or open a business, now is the perfect time with your career in your 10th house, illuminating and shining on the spotlight during that full moon. Now let's take a look here and see what you should focus on manifesting. Oh my goodness, Ace of Wands. Focus on chasing your dreams. Focus on those long-term goals. This is about feeling the passion in what it is that you do. This is about inspiration, goal setting, creativity. So everything that this full moon embodies is what you should be focusing on. It says a gift of passion, Aries, opportunity and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. This is fantastic for you. So there is a brand new sense of purpose here regarding your career, regarding your passion projects, your vision, your goals. So whatever that is here, go all the way. Write it down, create a vision board, and don't just go through the feelings here. Take the next action step as well. If you want to go for that job, put that resume out. If you want to start your own business, work on creating your website. If you want to become a social media influencer, it's time to start that YouTube channel. So it's about you taking that next step. If you want a traditional, maybe brick and mortar business, go talk to a loan officer at the bank. So whatever goals that you have, they're telling me that a lot of you are going to have some really beautiful ideas. Now they're giving me J-E. It's interesting because I'm hearing it's almost like a Jessica, but in the background it's almost like it rolls into Jenica or Jessica. So it could be J-E if you have a J-E name. Now I don't know if it's a first name, a last name, or it could be somebody that you are speaking with that's going to help you with your business. If that is not your name directly, please take it as it resonates. Jessica or Jenica, but a strong J-E energy. But yes, you're definitely moving towards brand new opportunities. So this moon, July energy, highlighting your career. Some of you may see some back pay or some money, or maybe somebody says to you, Aries, this is a job that you did for me a while ago, and I'm sorry I didn't pay you sooner, but here's the money for it. Or you may be receiving or doing something that's maybe a tip basis. You may get a very, very large tip. They're just showing me that there's going to be additional money coming in here for you that's unexpected. So I really love this for you. Now let's take a look here and see what your untapped spiritual gifts and your greatest strengths are. Oh, we have justice energy showing up here. Beautiful. Greatest strengths and untapped gifts. What do we have for Aries? Okay. And the 9 of Ariel. Beautiful. 9 of Pentacles. Oh, you're definitely feeling in your energy. You're feeling in your power during this full moon. And so your fullest potential here, but your untapped spiritual gift is justice, bringing balance to the mix, bringing fairness, bringing equality. It says fight for justice and equality. This energy is untapped, Aries. So this is something that maybe you've tapped into a little bit here and there. Perhaps it's something that you've always kind of struggled with is equality and justice, but it says rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So this is really beautiful because there's something going on here. Now, it could be the legal system, it could be the court system, or it's just about bringing equality and fairness to something going on in your life. It could be a much larger scale. Maybe this has to do for you with politics or with a humanitarian effort where you're fighting for equality, you're fighting for justice. And if anybody can do this here, Aries, this is your untapped spiritual gift where you are bringing more peace, more, they're talking about harmony. Yes, bringing more harmony to the mix here. So fighting for justice and equality is something untapped that you may really bring about around this full moon as well. And whatever it is you're fighting for, you will win. So I love this. Now, what is your greatest strength? 9 of Ariel, independence. 9 of Ariel is the 9 of Pentacles. And it says here, your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. 9 of Pentacles, which is the 9 of Ariel here, is one of my favorite cards. It comes right before that 10 of Pentacles. And this is all about creating a life that you love, Aries, and that you are proud of. Now, this is your greatest strength, whether it's creating that life that you love, whether it's a professional, something professional in your career that maybe you do for other people, or this can also be your own self. And I feel like this is you creating safety, security, wealth, individual achievement. So a lot of you are really huge go-getters. And they just gave me, again, goal setters. So sometimes for Aries, you set big goals and you tackle them and you're very excited and you have ambition, but at times it's hard to completely follow through. But I feel with whatever goals that you've set for yourself here around this full moon, I feel like you will be following through. Your greatest strength here is not only your independence, but your determination to strive, your determination to create the life that you want for yourself. And I feel like this is a life of luxury. This is a life that brings you that passion, that desire, that happiness. And this is, again, your greatest strength. So even if you haven't quite embodied this energy to a T, I feel like it's something you're really going to spark up here around this full moon. So this is really powerful stuff for you. Now let's take a look and see what messages Spirit has coming in for you around this full moon. What advice do we have here from Spirit? Okay, we have cleanse. It's time to cleanse. I just heard purge as well. So I'm not sure if some of you need to maybe purge some items in your home, or I'm not sure what that's all about. Have fun, Aries. That makes complete sense with the lighten up card here. I could be purging even old emotions, old wounds, old beliefs. And then we have study. Some of you are studying. That could be what this reality check is all about. So let's take a look. What do we have here from Spirit? We have your body, mind, and soul, Aries, are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, thank you. They're actually showing me somebody in the car wash right now. So either you just went through the car wash, it's something that you maybe had on your to-do list today, or maybe you're in it listening to this video. But it says your body, mind, and soul are urging for you to take time out, just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office. Your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. And that's where I'm hearing the purging. Purging the old and making way for new. That's what full moons are all about as well. Release, letting go. So really take a hard look at the inventory of not just the physical, but the emotional. What maybe is stocking up? What is gathering dust? Whether it's old thoughts, old beliefs that just no longer serve you, or maybe it's you needing to clean out that closet space, or that, that attic, that garage, that altar, spiritual space that maybe has been collecting dust. There's something here they're talking about you clearing dust away and using. Now I'm seeing somebody blowing dust off of, now it could be even a picture frame, it could be an altar where maybe you have oracle cards or crystals, maybe you're doing some dusting here, but I feel like there's something that you could be dusting away and looking at, but I feel like it carries and holds memories, whatever this is for you. So cleansing is going to be very important, Spirit says. Have fun. It says stop. When was the last time you had fun? Now I'm talking about truly, truly lightened up here, had fun, even though sometimes we feel like we get out into social settings or we do something and yes, we're laughing, we're having a good time, but we're still feeling restricted. We're still holding our energy really close and we're not really lighten up here. And that's what this energy in Leo is all about. And it says, when was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly, something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue, Aries, for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. Yes, beautiful. You can still achieve long-term goals and you can still have that drive and ambition towards whatever area in your life that you're wanting to move forward here, but you can bring that sense of childlike wonder, that sense of enthusiasm and joy to the mix here. And I can guarantee, Aries, it's going to be so much more happy and smooth if you do it in that lighthearted way instead of maybe rigidity, expectations, fear, or control. This is saying here, loosen the grip here, allow yourself to bring in that fun energy, because I'm seeing you being excited, being passionate. You have double aces here in your reading, and they're the best aces as well. I mean, all the aces I love, but this is about doing something that you love. For some of you, it could be about going back to school, doing something that you've wanted to do since childhood. It could be taking a course, learning through maybe a certification. It could be going back and getting a degree. Whatever this is for you here, it says that it's time for you to learn a new way of doing, a new way of thinking, and a new way of believing. And you can see the butterflies here. Spirit wants to know that you're going through a beautiful transformation at this time. And sometimes they don't always seem like they are beautiful when you're going through them, but I feel like there's a brand new sense of childlike wonder, a brand new sense of joy, especially with the double aces. You have new beginnings coming in here for you. It says Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important, Aries, to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. And that it is. There's definitely opportunities up the wazoo here for you. Aries, this is a great time for you, again, your long-term goals, really taking a look and highlighting what are those goals, how can you achieve them, and how can you bring some fun into the mix as well. So let's take a look and see how you've grown during this moon cycle. King of Gabrielle, King of Wands energy. Some of you are entrepreneurs. Some of you are leaders, businesswomen, businessmen. If not, if you do work for somebody else, this is your natural leadership qualities that you bring to the table here. You're very generous, Aries. You're very inspirational. You're very dramatic and very driven when you set your energy to this here. It says, keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experiences that lead to success. This is about you also having a genuine concern for others. Now, the King of Gabrielle, King of Wands energy, he takes charge of his destiny. And this is about you leading an active, passionate, and again, goal-oriented life. And that's what your 10th house is all about here in your career. So beautiful. You've grown by really taking charge, really creating your own destiny instead of letting other people come in and create it for you. Now, this is something I feel like you've already started to do here. Even if you haven't implemented it to its fullest, I feel like you will climb quickly here around this full moon, especially internally with your actions, with your thoughts, with your creativity. Now, let's take a look and see what action steps you can take to continue growing. And we'll also pull, oh, they do want that little sneaker coming out. Okay, we have the Fool energy. Beautiful. We have the Fool. So in order for you to continue growing, you must take a leap of faith. Bigger than you've ever taken here, I just heard. Bigger than you've ever taken. It says believe in yourself. Aries, that is one of the biggest key factors of your entire success. Believing that you are worthy of it. Believing that you can achieve those long-term goals, even those short-term goals. This says listen to your heart and do what gives you joy. This has been the common theme throughout your whole reading here. So taking that leap of faith is absolutely necessary in order for you to continue growing and for you to continue to achieve whatever you want to manifest in your life. I love this energy showing up for you. And last but not least, we're just going to get a few last action steps from the angels here for you to continue growing and move forward on your soul's path. What do we have here? Cancel, clear, delete. That aligns perfectly with what we were talking about earlier with the purging, with the cleansing energy. We also have you asked your angels for help? And we have indigo. Indigo. I love this. Okay. Cancel, clear, delete. It's time to cancel out any effects, clear the energy here, and delete what doesn't serve your highest good. It says use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. This is a really good time for you, Aries, to catch yourself when you're in a negative thinking mindset. As soon as you tell yourself, I'm not going to call or apply for this job because I don't qualify, or I'm not good enough, I want you to immediately stop in your tracks, cancel that thought altogether, clear it away, delete it, and come up with a brand new thought process, thought pattern. I want you to tell yourself, I'm worthy of this job. I have what it takes. I have the skills. I have the talent. They will love me. And then put your resume out there with that energy and that vibe so that energy can be felt when they read it as well. If you are an entrepreneur, a business owner, especially with this King of Wands energy, a lot of you are self-employed or you create money for yourself. This is about you knowing that you can monetize off of whatever it is you're putting out there, whatever goods and services you're offering to others, that you are worthy of it. And a lot of people really love what you have to offer. Make sure that you love it just as much as other people, because again, sometimes it's difficult to really sell something or really believe that it's worthy and have other people see it the same way at times, if that makes sense. So for example, let's say you're out there selling Kirby vacuum cleaners, but you really love Hoover, or vice versa. It's hard to sell what it is that you don't believe in, and other people will see that as well. But I do see that what it is you have to offer, a lot of people really do love and really do enjoy. So make sure you believe it with all of your heart that whatever you're putting out there is something that you love. So ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. That's limiting beliefs that we spoke of earlier. And there's asking the angels. They're giving me Archangel Azrael. So even though a lot of people may have traditional known about the angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, which you may work with them closely as well, but they're giving me Archangel Azrael. Now I'm not quite sure what angel comes in at that time or what that energy is, but I'm feeling home, career, but self-worth as well. So if you're familiar with that archangel, definitely call in that energy for help regarding whatever limiting beliefs that are holding you back. So it says your angels want to help you with your situation. So make sure that you ask them so they can intervene with your free will choice here. And then lastly, we have indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. I feel like this is you, Aries. A lot of you beautiful Aries out there are indigos. So if you're not familiar with what an indigo adult is or an indigo child, certainly do Google and look this up, and it may explain a lot. It could also be somebody in your life, whether it is your own child or whether it's a boss or a natural born leader in your life, but I'm getting that for the majority of you, this could be you. So I hope this resonates with you. A lot of exciting, ambitious energy around this full July moon on the 13th, again, depending on your location. So it's highlighting that career sector with that 10th house being lit up. So make sure that you are taking those risks, that you are lightening up yet, bringing a sense of joy, a sense of fun. We see that you have personal achievement, personal independence. I mean, you have two aces, you have the 10 of Pentacles, you have the Fool card. You're overcoming any obstacles that you've been facing the last few months or even the last few years in your career. And you're taking a leap of faith, doing something or thinking in a completely different way. So I hope this resonates, Aries. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. And I am sending all of you wonderful Aries so much love, so much light. Thanks for tuning in.